Welcome to the Ancient Olympics Games video. Ancient Olympic Games were held in Olympia, Greece, every 4 years from 776 BC to about 393. Ancient Olympics Games were part of a religious festival that honored Zeus, and the name Olympics was derived from Mount Olympus, home of the Greek gods. In the early centuries of the Olympics, the contests took place on one day, but the games were later spread over 4 days, followed by a fifth devoted to the closing ceremony, presentation of prizes, and a banquet for the champions. The first Olympic champion listed in the records was Coroebus of Elis, a cook, who won the sprint race in 776 BC. But according to the myth, Olympics began much earlier than 776 BC, founded by Heracles, son of Zeus and Alcmene. In 776 BC, there was only one event, a foot race that covered one length of the track at Olympia. The race, known as the Stade, was about 192 meters long. In 724 BC, a two-length race, the Diaulos, roughly similar to the 400-meter race, was included, and 4 years later the Dolichos, a long-distance race comparable to the modern 1,500 or 5,000-meter events. Wrestling and the pentathlon were introduced in 708 BC. Pentathlon consisted of 5 events: long jump, javelin throw, discus throw, a foot race, and wrestling. Boxing was introduced in 688 BC, and chariot racing in 680 BC. In 648 BC, the pancration, a contest that combined wrestling, boxing and street fighting. Only biting and gouging, thrusting a finger into an opponent's eye, were forbidden. A contest ended when one of the fighters acknowledged defeat, or was unconscious. In some cases, competitors died. In most events, the athletes participated in the nude. The Greeks that came to the sanctuary of Zeus were all male citizens of the city-states, coming from as far away as Iberia, Spain, in the west, and the Black Sea, Turkey, in the east. Around 50,000 people watched and took part. Only men, boys and unmarried girls were allowed to go to the Olympics. Married women were not allowed. However, women could own horses in the chariot races. Princess Cyniska of Sparta was the first woman to win a race as a chariot owner. Unmarried women had their own festival at Olympia every 4 years, the Heraean Games, held in honor of Hera, Zeus's wife. Winners were given crowns of olive branches.